What is up, guys? It is your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our RBL Team Recap. Like I guys told you before, I'm starting to do team recaps now of the season based on what mons I definitely think I was most successful with through the ones that I did not do the best with and maybe should not just draft again because they're not mons probably I'm good with. But if you guys can, hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be filling with the King of the Thrill. So let's go ahead and talk about the team. Again, the team was a takeover team that had some pieces to it, some pieces not to it. I pretty much redrafted about over half of the team, I'm pretty sure, so there was that. So we're going to go based off of which mons did the worst to which mons did the best. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, Vile Plume didn't come to one single game. It was trash. I didn't think I thought it would be really good, but just matchup wise, it just, in my opinion, just didn't. It couldn't just match up fine with strength staff and stuff. I know I could have made it really bulky, but I just didn't know. Okay, excuse me. I just don't know if I could have found ways to make it work. So I might give Vile Plume a chance again if I really think I need it in the sense of the regard, but I don't know. Up next, just barely hitting 9th place is Mandibuzz. I need to try Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is one of those Pokemon that definitely was really good. I really enjoyed Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz probably could have been played a little more differently if we didn't see the Helix, even though, yes, Mandibuzz did come more than Mr. Rhyme. Mandibuzz didn't do anything, really, in this game. And it was just decent, and I definitely think Mandibuzz is something I would definitely want to give it a shot into the future. Mr. Rhyme, the crime man who's a tap dancer. I have an interest for Rhyme and Mr. Mime for some reason. I don't know. But these two played the fact that Screen Cleaner getting rid of Aurora Veil, Light Screen, Reflect is super clutch. The fact that they're a Rapid Spinner so they can be low-key Scarf target mons now. Is that it to the regard? Excuse me. I definitely think it's really cool. I will be open to try Mr. Mime and then Mr. Rhyme again in the future. But again, it's just going to really depend on what goes down and what exactly we can do, you know? So, Mr. Rhyme, you barely finished out Mandibuzz, so be proud you finished in 8th place. Right? Yeah. Up next is Centiskorch. This time I think I've used Centiskorch a bit better than the one previously I had used it. I definitely think it played a little more better than I wanted it to do, and I'm really proud of that. I definitely still want to try Centiskorch. Centiskorch is such a really good Pokemon. I feel like its move abilities are really strong. I really think this Pokemon itself is really strong. Maybe if I build a proper Trick Room team with it, I can do better. Maybe if I can build a proper offensive team with it, I can do better, but I just never found what I needed to do in this matches to have Centiskorch be viable. But, you know, is what it is. Gotta rock with what you got. And, yeah. Again, I don't have too much to talk about because they didn't bring them as much, but Centiskorch, be happy you finished in 7th place, buddy. Now, the top 6. These are the 6 that put in the most work for this team, and we're going to start with the one that did technically do the least, but still pulled his weight, I feel like, and that was Quagsire. First time using Quagsire, I'm actually not disappointed with it. I may have an interest to try Quagsire again in the future. Quagsire, with the fact of having Unaware, is really clutch because this was the post-home, this was pre-home, so this means that Quagsire was probably one, if not the only one that had Unaware. So, it was excuse me, a good one to stop setup sweepers. In that sense of regard, I definitely think it was a great Pokemon. I'm, again, like I said, willing to probably try it again, see if I could like it or not. And we'll just see how Quagsire does in the future for me. In 5th place, we're actually giving it to Cincino, even though we did put a little more work in Haxorus, we didn't bring it. We only brought it to, like, I think 2-3 games. Haxorus, I think, literally came every single game. Which is playing a factor. But Cincino, I actually have enjoyed this Pokemon. I kind of like what roles I gave it. I definitely I built the right sets for it. I definitely think I made the right plays with it. I definitely think this Pokemon was a Really good Pokemon. I definitely think we used it really well. If one attack had just missed, that would have been awesome. Actually, didn't the one attack miss? Oh no, it 100% landed. Okay, that was smart. But yeah, Centino, Bandit, Choice Scarf, maybe King's Rocket if I really wanted to. And if I probably brought King's Rock, I may have won. If I had brought Choice Scarf, I would have won. I was really thinking about bringing Choice Scarf at the last second, but decided against it since his team didn't look like there was any need for a Choice Scarf user, which ended up biting me in the butt. So it is what it is. I can't help it. I can't ignore it. But Centino, really glad I used it. Really good Pokemon. Really will try it again in the future. Good old Haxorus, my boy Rex. This is the reason why I've used this thing in Internet Championship. It's a really strong Pokemon. This season, it didn't get to pull as much weight. I didn't get to try Choice Bandit Haxorus, Choice Scarf Haxorus. I didn't get to try this, that, this, and that. It was a lot of hit or miss Pokemon this season for sure. If I probably brought Bandit, I probably could have done some work. But I definitely think we did the best we did with Haxorus. Again, its official name now being Rex, though, is really good. But in the end, it was definitely a Pokemon that puts in the work every single time. And definitely in the future, I may or may not draft Haxorus. Again, it's just going to depend on what dragons are left and if I really need a good dragon typing, depending on that. But Haxorus, phenomenal Pokemon. Really love it. Lucario, the final chance to get actually use normal Lucario. I definitely think we did really good with it. I definitely think we made some misplays using it and not using like the proper mon for it and stuff like that. I definitely think was a misplay there. I kind of wish we had done sometimes with different with it, but it was what you couldn't help, and it was still a good Pokemon. Amazing priority in both physical and able to run physical special. It's a little bit primarily special. Some definitely creative sets with its abilities it's a lot really good with it as well. I just generally think that this Pokemon really puts in the work on team. Really big selling point of the team too. So I definitely will try Lucario again in the future. Toxtricity, I will not lie, barely makes top 2. It did pick up a few kills here and there, but I actually never got to really use Toxtricity that way. I wasn't able to. It's weird. It's like this weird monogram. So far from WC and this league, I kind of not really have used Toxtricity great. But yet, in my league, I got 5 kills with it as a G-Max Pokemon. So I don't know. But this Pokemon was really great. I love using Toxtricity finally for the first time. I have now leagues technically to have more first-time experiences. I'm hoping my experiences with Toxtricity get better because I really do love this Pokemon, and I really, really enjoy this Pokemon. I really want to use it again in a future league. Unless I can't use it right, then I won't draft it again, unless that's the case. And lastly is our G-Max, which pretty much was the mon that really just picked up a killing spree. G-Max Hatterene. This is definitely a Pokemon, both normal and G-Max, I would 100% draft again. The fact that Confuse Your Targets can be such clutch sets, and this thing is just so bulky. If you actually build this thing physically defensive, it takes hits from Ferroform, it can take so many physical hits, and then you get it under Trick Room, this Pokemon just goes into town. It's one of the premier Trick Room setters, premier Trick Room offensive Pokemon. And we were able to get that weakness policy set to actually work, by the way. I think we did. I don't remember. We maybe did. I don't know. But yeah, Hatterene. I really want to try the normal one first before I try G-Max again. Because I would love to try the normal one, see how well I do. Because I feel like I've done well with G-Max Pokemon. I just saw with Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is now gotten a total of 15 to 16 kills in RGBL. So it ends up in the top 5 for kill leaders. Close to top 3 probably. But primarily like top 5 in kill leaders. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully using Hatterene again. And I would definitely give G-Max Hatterene another chance as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be our RBL Team Recap. Let me know in the comment section down below which member you enjoyed watching. Which member was your favorite member of the team. For me, as much as I would like to say Toxtricity, I gotta give it to G-Max Hatterene. This was definitely a fun Pokemon. But with all being said, I have been Rbl Team Recap. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, guys,